Good news, Jets fans. Carl Lawson is back. Hey, what's going on? Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today I will be talking about Carl Lawson and how he is back. Before we get started today, I wanted to mention where you can follow, you know where, Matt O'Leary NY on social media. Don't forget the Just Jets podcast. New episodes drop on Wednesday. We got your reactions to the game and previewing this upcoming game against Green Bay, and also the Jet Report live Monday to Thursday, 2 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. Or if you want to hear it after the fact, you could also do that in audio form, available in podcasts, Apple, Spotify, wherever. You got it. So Carl Lawson is back, right? It took a couple of weeks, but he is all the way back and playing the kind of football that the New York Jets were hoping they were going to get from him when they signed him after the 2020 season, and they signed him for 2021. Unfortunately, he gets hurt, tears his Achilles, done for the year. And to start the year, he was a little bit on the slower side, but man, did it go up. The pressure percentage over the last 3 weeks is just unbelievable. But we'll talk about this game against Miami. He had 1 sack, a forced fumble, and 7 quarterback hits. 7 quarterback hits. He has sacks in back-to-back games, 2.5 through 5 now, which is a much more respectable number. And his 14 quarterback hits now, which he has after a monster game against the Miami Dolphins, by far his best game as a Jet. One of the most dominant performances I've seen from a Jets pass rusher in a very, very long time. 14 quarterback hits is second in the NFL, only behind Nick Bosa. It's good stuff. That's why you pay him that money. That's why you pay him that contract. Obviously, first 2 weeks of the year was pretty quiet. Didn't really do a whole lot, but man, has he come alive the last 3 weeks. I mean, he currently ranks 3rd among qualified edge rushers in pressure percentage or pressure rate at 23.5%. And when you consider how, I don't know if I want to use the word ineffective because that's a little harsh, but he struggled returning from injury through the first 2 weeks. But over the last 3 weeks, 27, 21, and 47%. That is last week or on Sunday, 2 days ago, a 47% pressure win or pass rush win rate. Oh, I'm sorry. The 23.5 was a pressure rate, and pass rush win rate is this the last number. So 27, 21, and 47. So essentially on half of his snaps last week, he was winning. I think the average is like 16 or 17%. That's unreal. He's been an absolute stud the last 3 weeks, and that's what the Jets needed from him, man. That's why they paid him that money, and that's why Quinnen Williams looks so good. That's why the interior of the defensive line looks so good. And on the opposite side, look, I know he doesn't necessarily put up the gaudy numbers week in and week out, but man, is John Franklin Myers just steady. The guy is good. And that their edge rush presence, which, yes, I know I would love for Jermaine Johnson to get more reps on the outside so that you can mix in Bryce Huff and Michael Clemens and kick JFM inside. But as an edge, he's been good. He's been one of the better edge rushers in all of football. Gotta love it. The Jets have a legitimate pass rush duo in those two, Carl Lawson and JFM. Both are young, both in their mid-20s, and doing the damn thing. You gotta love it. And like I said, that really opens things up for guys like Quinnen Williams, and it really improves their defense because, I mean, think about it. Obviously, they struggled probably, I would say for the most part, the first 3 games of the year. They really struggled, but back-to-back weeks, they've been much, much better. And sure, yes, who they went up against, that quarterback has a little something to do with that, but still, the defensive line is playing the way that we thought they would, finally. Right? Because for weeks and weeks and weeks, years and years and years, it was, oh my God, the Jets have this dominant defensive line. The defense is going to be great. And they've kind of underachieved. And you know what? Called out this Jets defensive line. It was really just, I thought for the first couple weeks, Quinnen Williams was really the one making the name for himself, but not the case anymore. Last 3 weeks, Carl Lawson's been great. JFM continues to do his thing on the other side. Bryce Huff, since being activated, has been an absolute stud. Please continue to activate and play him because anytime he's on the field, good things happen. But I absolutely love that Carl Lawson's back. it really changes everything on this defense because it really is predicated on the pass rush and on this defensive line getting home with 4. They don't blitz a lot. Yes, ironically, the first play of the game, they blitzed Sauce Gardner, they blitzing their outside corner, which is something they really don't ever do. And it worked, but I don't know. Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed, Michael Carter II, they're all having great years, and they've been a huge, huge story. But adding what can be a dominant pass rush to that's the makings of starting to have a really, really good defense. And sure, yeah, they still need another safety to pair with Jordan Whitehead, and they still need some speed at linebacker and some youth at linebacker. But Jets defense is getting close, and I am very, very happy, for one, that Carl Lawson is back and playing at the level we saw from him in 2020 when the Jets signed him to that contract. So let me know what you think about Carl Lawson's play down below in the comments. Make sure to get after me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.